welcome back to Louisiana Living. I'm here with Mark Clark, Professor of Music and Theater at the University of Louisiana Monroe. And with him are student actors Rebecca Johnson on the end and Wyatt Sage. And they are the lead roles in their upcoming production, A Streetcar Named Desire. Thank you so much for joining us, all of you. It's such an old Broadway play. It hit Broadway in the 40s. Tell us about this play at ULM that's going to be hitting the stage, Mark.
Okay, well, it takes place in 1947 in New Orleans, and so we have the atmosphere of New Orleans, which is created, and these marvelous characters that Tennessee Williams illuminates in the script.
How many characters are in the play?
Well, we have about 10 or 11 characters in the play, but some of them have lesser parts. But really, there are three main parts of Stella, Blanche, Stanley. And then Mitch is, of course, important as well.
Can't forget Mitch.
Can't forget Mitch. We have a joke about Mitch.
Okay,
Mitch
and so Rebecca is playing Blanche, a very complicated character. Rebecca, tell us about Blanche and how you get into character.
Well, Blanche, I would say in one word, she's just very mysterious. She basically embodies old Southern belle mannerisms, attire, and just ideology, and so she has to kind of get used to living in New Orleans in the 1940s after she basically just loses everything. She has to learn about common ways of living through her sister and her sister's husband, Stanley. And to kind of get into that, it was actually really difficult because I do have a younger sister, so I can kind of understand the kind of protectiveness of wanting to be there with your sister. But also Stella is very prideful, which I can't really relate to so much, but just kind of taking the time to kind of read between the lines in a lot of her dialogue, because she does like to talk a good bit, just kind of helped me get into her mindset of what it really means to incorporate those values.
Wow, that's very deep, very. And in the play, Blanche and Stanley do not get along at all.
Not at all.
I know a couple of Stanleys without. So this will be, okay for TV without saying any bad words.
Of course,
and tell us about Stanley and how you get into character of Stanley.
So Stanley, very obviously not the best person in the world to, again, keep it TV friendly. He seems to be a bit of a manipulative type of guy, maybe not the most book smart person, but when it comes to street smarts, he seems to just know what is going on, plans every step accordingly. And when it comes to getting in character like that, I am not necessarily the best when it comes to planning things, so it's honestly, Stanley is the first character I've ever played that is such a serious person. Most of the time, and you can ask Dr. Clark, I usually play, even when I'm the villain, I'm typically like similar to comedic relief. Stanley is the first time I've had to be such a serious bad guy on stage, and to get into character, I'm trying to do my best when it comes to doing the same things I've done in the past. I have a few songs that I listen to before each show where I just calm down and I think to myself, okay, you can do this. But other than that, there's really nothing specifically that I do to just become Stanley, Can you both give us a short scene from the play?
Sure. Yes, of course.
Sure.
While you both are going over to the other monitor, you'll just step over there, and then we'll change the cameras around for that scene.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. And then, Mark, as they are exiting and watch the mics, just kind of carry that with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pull it around.
It is kind of difficult. We should have had a preview before if we weren't on live TV.
Be fine.
While they're getting set up, tell us about this part of the play that Blanche and Stanley will be playing.
Okay, well, this is from scene 5. There are basically 11 scenes. Each scene is pretty much like a play itself. And in this particular scene, Stanley is beginning to do his own research on the outside to find out about Blanche's checkered past in Mississippi.
All right, let's go to the scene in A Streetcar Named Desire.
Say, do you know somebody named Shaw?
Why, somebody knows everybody named Shaw.
Well, this somebody named Shaw is under the impression he met you before down in Laurel. But I figured he got you mixed up with some other party, because this other party is someone he met at a hotel called the Flamingo.
I'm afraid he does have me mixed up with this other party. The Hotel Flamingo is not the sort of establishment I would be dared to be seen in.
So you know of it?
I have seen it and smelt it.
You must have been real close if you could smell it.
The smell of a cheap perfume is penetrating.
That stuff you use is expensive?
$25 an ounce. Oh, I'm nearly out. That's just a hint if you want to remember my birthday.
Sean must have got you mixed up with somebody else. He goes in and out of Laurel all the time, so he can check on it and fix up any mistakes.
All right, you guys are so passionate. That was